Please rise. Thank you. Please be seated. Family and friends, I want to welcome everyone and thank you all for being here on this special day, the second wedding of Megan and Ross. I know this isn't exactly when you'd both hope to have your wedding day, but because there are things in the air, things that shall not be named, we had to postpone. So given that we're in these most trying of times, it is even more special that we're able to share this day with you. Megan and Ross, what only a few were able to witness earlier this year, today we share it with your formerly quarantined and mask-wearing close friends and family. In front of them, you will reaffirm this bond formally and publicly. Whenever we attend a wedding, we're given the opportunity to reflect on our own relationships. We might look at the couple before us and be tempted to compare their love to the quality of our own. The truth is that every relationship is as unique as the individuals in it. But one thing holds true. For love to exist between two people, each person must allow the vulnerability of giving his or her love to the other, and each must be open to receiving the other's love in return. Therefore, each of us is a powerful creator of love. Each of us, every moment of every day, has the choice to dedicate ourselves to one another. In the spirit of this love, Megan and Ross have chosen a poem to be read today, The Art of a Good Marriage, by Wilfred Arian Peterson, read by Megan's brother, Nick.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of doing or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
If you ask couples who have a strong and abiding love what they like most about their partners, many will say when they're with that person, they don't have to pretend to be anything other than what they are. They're able to express themselves without fear of being judged or rejected. There is room in the relationship for both of them to be unique individuals. They're free to surrender to the vulnerability of true intimacy, to be known and loved unconditionally. Megan and Ross, you fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, someone who makes you think, someone who makes you smile and finds a way to make every day brighter. Now, Ross, I'm going to say a few words and you'll respond with I do. Ross, do you take Megan to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only unto her forever?
I do.
And Megan, do you take Ross to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only unto him forever?
I do.
Today, we should remember that a wedding is a symbol, a heartfelt and meaningful symbol, but a symbol nonetheless. This ceremony isn't magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitments you have made to each other, both large and small, in the days since you first met. What we are celebrating today is not the beginning of a marriage, but a marriage already in progress. This ceremony is a symbol of how far you've come together and a symbol of the promises that you will continue to make to each other throughout your lives together. You're about to make promises to each other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up to say to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of. And you've both chosen to write your own vows, and Ross, you're up first.
Megan, thank you for being a strong, independent person with your own ideas, making such a comfortable home for us, letting me be me, supporting me in what I want to do, what I want to try. Thank you for putting up with all my stress, anxiety, and my work, my neurotic Ohio State love, thinking all annoying stuff I think is cool or funny, being an equal partner in everything we do, and helping me relax and realize taking a vacation is actually fun and not stressful. I promise to hang out with you while we watch TV shows and binge watch new shows together. Also to be there when you need me, even when I'm working or Ohio State is playing. To always support you in all of your projects you start, even if I can envision the finished product. I'm excited to spend the rest of our lives together.
Megan, you're up.
Okay. I had to swipe a lot to get to where I am today, and I'm so happy to be standing here with you. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, and the best dog dad that I could ask for. I promise to show you for the rest of my life how much I love you, although today marks the rest of our lives together, even though it was actually May 24th. I know it will not be enough time with you. I will not take the time we have together for granted, and I promise to show you how much I love you every day. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams. I promise to make you laugh when you are taking yourself too seriously. I promise to hold your hand through the good times and the bad times. I promise to help you find all the things that you misplace, which is a lot of things. I promise to shave the back of your neck between haircuts. I also promise to always ask permission before acquiring a new dog. I promise to love you, Henry, Dalton, and Scarlett with all of my being. I promise to respect you as your own person and realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than mine. I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face challenges in order to keep our adventure alive. I also promise to always give you the best version of myself that I can be, and to share everything I have with you as we build our lives together. And I promise to always love you, respect you, and cherish you for all that you are. You make me unbelievably proud, and I promise that I will make you proud as your wife. I love you. Here you go.
Thank you. All right. to reach out to someone and be acknowledged and loved is a human need. So as I can see, you already have taken each other's hand. Taking the hand of one who loves you is a powerful symbol of your unspoken bond. Take a good look at each other's hands so you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend. They are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. They are the hands that, when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. The wedding ring is a symbol of love through time, a symbol of devotion and an agreement between two people to love and cherish one another for the rest of their days. When you look at these rings on your hands, be reminded of this moment, your commitment, and the love you now feel for each other.
Come here!
I knew that was a good word.
Hey, you guys, you want to take these?
Small detour.
No, you
Henry!
switch them up. Oh,
No, babe.
hey, switch them. Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
Okay. Yes. I'm upset about this.
Dalton, come here, bud.
Come here.
Come on, bud. Yes. That's a good
Okay.
boy. All right, buddy.
Come here, buddies. Come here. Go.
All right, bud, go. All right, perfect.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
Oh, look out, look out.
Go.
There you go.
Well, I lost a bet.
Ross, I'm going to say some words. You're going to repeat after me. I, Ross, take you, Megan, to be my wife,
I, Ross, take you, Megan, to be my wife,
to have and to hold you,
to have and to hold you,
to honor you and to treasure you,
to honor you and to treasure you,
to be at your side in sorrow and in joy,
to be at your side in sorrow and in joy,
and to love and cherish you always.
and to love and cherish you always.
I promise you this with all my heart,
I promise you this with all my heart,
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life.
You're supposed to put this on me. I said force it. Thanks. Okay.
All right, Megan, would you also repeat after me?
Yes, I will.
I, Megan, take you, Ross,
I,
to
Megan.
be my husband,
I, Megan, take you, Ross, to be my husband,
to have and to hold you,
to have and to hold you,
to honor you and to treasure you,
to honor you and to cherish you, treasure you,
to be at your side in sorrow and in joy,
to be at your side in sorrow and joy,
to love and cherish you always.
to love and cherish you always.
I promise you this with all my heart,
I promise you this with all my heart,
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life. Oh, man. There we go. Got it.
Ross, Megan, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the great state of Ohio, and the most generous relaxing of social distancing guidelines by our governor, Michael DeWine, I'm able to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
No, congratulations, baby.
Love you. We can't go yet.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, before we get this party kicked off, I've got a few notes about the evening. Immediately following the wedding party's exit, there will be an open bar through the gates behind you. To the right, please feel free to utilize any seating on the patio for cocktail hour. And now for the not fun stuff, we've got to address the Rona in the room. According to current state regulations, you should be seated anytime you're eating or drinking. Please no food or drink on the dance floor. All right, let's have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Sefton.